example, there are certain kind of like in dreams you experience like black holes where like you react. Like it's as if you're reacting to something in a dream, and it makes you feel a certain way, like shocked or surprised, or just like this is normal in a certain way. But there isn't anything there. Like in real life, there has to be an event or a thing that you're reacting to. But I swear, in dreams, often like your brain is convinced there is, and it seems like there is something in the dream. I mean, something that's virtual within the dream, but there isn't anything there. There's just your reaction to it, or just like your surprise at it in the dream, or like your outrage at why, oh my god, there's this thing that's serious, and it seems like no one else, I'm the only one who thinks it's serious, or something like that. That kind of thing in dreams.
So you're the lone sane person in your dreams?
It seems like that often, yeah. But also it's like you're, I mean you're not, but yeah, it feels like it. But there are, yes, you can't you're reacting to things that just, it's like this black hole, it's got gravity, but there's nothing there. Whereas normally it's meant to be a fucking planet or something. When there's an event, it doesn't necessarily have to be an event for you in the dream for you to know any details about, for your brain to think it already has those details on the slate, and it is okay to, and it proceeds to react to that event as if it exists within the dream when it never even existed within the dream. It was just the pretense that there was an event, but you didn't know any details about the event. Your brain just knew how you were reacting to it and how it made you feel. If you had a dream, if you never have a dream, then how you gonna have a dream come true?
That's so deep, Will. What was the last dream that you remember then? Did you have one last night, you said?
Yes, so I was kayaking. And I just done the challenging thing that I had to do. I could have chosen, so there was the Rhine and there was the fucking, another one.
The River Rhine?
Yes, there was the Rhine and another European river. And for some reason, yeah, sure, I don't know. I think I knew, this is one of those fucking black holes possibly, either that or I forgot it. Sometimes I'm wondering if you forget something, if you're always forgetting something when you wake up, or whether there was never actually a thing there and you're just realising there was never a thing there.
I always assume I forgot it.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I've never considered the opposite.
Yeah, that's what I'm considering right now.
Interesting.
But so yes, there were two European rivers. Let's say the Danube and the Rhine, and they were connected to each other. And of course they weren't. They were all scaled down weirdly because apparently I could choose either one to do and it didn't make any difference conveniently whether I chose this one or this one. So I chose one of them, and did this kayaking thing, and I did it well. I succeeded to do, and I did it perfectly. And I got my fucking kayaking license or whatever the fuck, right? It seemed like that. And then so I thought, great, okay, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna try the other river. Now I got my license, I might as well give it a go. And I did, and I fucked it up completely. And it wasn't. I mean, it's not like I was kayaking in sewage, but somehow I got some fucking sewage on my arm or something like that. Yes, and it was horrible. It was just imagine just it was the fucking repulsion and It was that feeling. It was that feeling that my dream. I was feeling. My dream decided I was going to feel very intensely, and that was going to lead to me in the dream having a massive fucking swear word fest tantrum.
That makes sense.
In front of the people who had just qualified me for kayaking. So it was the feeling of sort of horrible embarrassment and also repulsion at the fucking.
Surely they'd understand.
They're dream people. I can't rationalise things. I can't be rational.
That's just unfair. You don't deserve that.
I mean, I didn't lose my kayaking licence, but it was more like the sort of the silent judgment.
I think you deserve compassion for having reacted badly to sewage.
Yes. To be fair, yes. I got sewage on my arm. Yes, of course, it doesn't have to make sense how I got sewage in my arm. Now I think about it now, it doesn't make any sense because I wasn't kayaking in sewage; it was just a river.
Well,
But
there's a lot of sewage
yes,
related to
but
rivers.
in this context, in this dream.
Oh, in the dream,
But yeah,
it
it makes perfect sense in the dream that if I fucked up a thing, and it's like there's not really a specific thing that I fucked up. It's just the feeling of, oh no, I'm fucking up this thing, or I need to do this slightly difficult thing, and oh no, I've buggered it. It's that feeling, without any context, without as much context as it has to have in real life, because real life works on fucking things actually happening. So yeah, dreams are interesting. And that one wasn't pleasant.
Did anything happen after that?
No, I woke up actually. It was about 4 a.m.
Tell me about my own dream, Will.
Well, oh yeah, so you were. You're I don't know where you were. You were as far you were used and comfortable with your cousins living in China. This in your dream, this was a normal thing. And then you realised your cousins were, and then you found out your cousins were moving to a different place. Then you heard your cousins were moving to China or something like that, or moving in China, and you were like, oh, that's not surprising to me because of course they already live in China, so this is perfectly normal, and okay. So it was like, so yes, your cousins lived in China. And then you heard they were moving somewhere else in China or something. And it's like the feeling of something weird and that should be out of the ordinary, but you know it's normal to you. You know it's already normal. So you're like confident about this thing, even though it's not quite normal. And I don't know. I can't describe it. I've got a feeling in my head, but I can't describe it, about the this kind of feeling of normalness. Oh, this is normal, though, isn't it? Like it's like there's still some conflict though, because you're being told you already know they're in China. Not that this was probably on your mind in the dream before it was mentioned to you that your cousins were moving to China. So I think if your brain thinks of dreams in sequence, which they probably don't, I don't know. Your brain first invented, my cousins are moving to China, and then your brain invented, oh, but my cousins already live in China. And then your brain rationalised, well, they must be moving to somewhere else in China. Why do brains do that?
So I actually visited China in the dream.
Really?
I went to their house.
Oh.
And it was really hot. So I was just sweating and dying. And they employed a gardener for some reason. And he was Chinese.
Right.
And he was just a gardener. That's his whole purpose in life.
Yeah.
And I was puzzled because I was like, do you guys speak Chinese? I've never thought about you speaking Chinese. Do you know Chinese? And I thought they must do. And then I asked them if they had any Chinese friends.
Yeah.
And then they said they only had one.
Oh, right.
So I was like,
That's
maybe they're friends with like an international community of like
Yeah.
English speaking Chinese expats.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
That's interesting. That's surprisingly detailed for a dream, I think.
Well, I just had it.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yeah. So, yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was lying in bed thinking, oh, that was strange. And I thought about it a bit, and then that's why I remember it now. And then I went back to sleep. I like the fact that it was really hot. Like sometimes dreams involve like an oppressive, irritating feeling like that. I guess it was because it was like another country or something. And other countries can be really hot.
Yeah. You notice it more because it's supposed to be different.
Yes. And so I can totally see a dream doing that. Seems like the sort of thing dreams would do.
So did this dream wake you up because it was so bad?
No, I just did wake up after
Oh.
the dream, I think.
But immediately afterwards.
Felt like it. I mean, you never know, but
So maybe it did wake you up.
yes. But it wasn't like I woke up with a start or anything. I just realised I was awake. So I don't know. It wasn't like I was traumatised. It was more like there was just a lot of embarrassment in the dream because I just had that. I'd just been yelling and swearing at stuff at being covered in sewage or something in front of people. I'm gonna go have a shower. If you had a dream, if you never have a dream, then how you gonna have a dream come true?